Hello guys, good evening to everybody. Once again welcome back to our YouTube channel. The key points we are going to discuss in this video are what is a phrase, what is a clause, and what is a sentence. These key points we are going to discuss in this video. We oftenly heard about the word phrase. We think that we really very familiar with this word. We oftenly keep hearing about this word, but when we are asked to define what is a phrase, we are perplexing and confusing. We don't know really what does it mean. So today in this video I'm going to give brief explanation and I'm going to put a full stop to the confusion about these words. So let us know what is a phrase, what is a clause, and what is a sentence in this video clearly and completely. First of all, let us know about a phrase. A phrase is a part of a sentence. A phrase is a small bit of a sentence, but it does not contain subject and a verb. That is called phrase. If you take a sentence, if you remove the part which contains subject and a verb, the rest of the part is called phrase. For example, I have broken the window inside my house. I have broken the window inside my house. I have broken. I is the subject and broken is the verb. If we exclude both of these items, if you exclude subject and verb part of the sentence, the rest of the part is inside my house. It's a phrase. After excluding subject and a verb in the sentence, the rest of the sentence is called phrase. So this is a phrase. So every sentence may have a phrase or may not have a phrase. Phrase does not have a full meaning. So this is a phrase. Phrase is a part of a sentence which does not have a subject and a verb. That's a phrase. Here we go with phrase. A phrase is a part of a sentence which does not have subject and a verb. Here we can see examples for phrase. I have written 3 sentences for you. I'll read them for you. Just listen. I bought a new textbook from Prakash bookstore. The part of a sentence which is in black letters, black color letters in italic mode, it is called phrase. Because I bought, I is the subject, bought is the verb. So this is a clause. Let us leave it. The remaining part of the sentence is a new textbook from Prakash bookstore. It is the part of the sentence without subject and a verb. So it is called a phrase. And the second sentence, I am going to Hyderabad by bus next week. I am going is the clause. Let us leave it. And the remaining sentence is to Hyderabad by bus next week. It has no subject and a verb, so that is called a phrase. To Hyderabad by bus next week is a phrase. In third sentence, if you observe, we have reached our destination after facing many struggles. Our destination after facing many struggles is in italic mode fonts and in black letters. It is called phrase because it has no subject as well as it has no verb. The part of a sentence which does not contain subject and a verb is called a phrase, as we previously discussed. So it is very clearly know that the part of the sentence which does not contain subject and a verb is called a phrase. In previous video we have learnt about a phrase. Now let us know what is a clause. Already we know a phrase is a part of a sentence which does not have a subject and a verb. But if we want to define clause, a clause is a part of a sentence. It's also a part of a sentence, but which contains subject and a verb. A clause is a part of a sentence. It has a subject and a verb. If you take a sentence, the part which contains subject and a verb, it's called clause. The rest of the part is a phrase. So for example, I have broken the window inside my house. I had broken. It is the clause in the sentence. because it has subject I and verb broken. So it's a clause. Clause is the part of a sentence which contains subject and a verb, while phrase does not have subject and a verb. So this is phrase and clause definition. Let's have a look at this picture. If you observe this picture clearly, we can know what is a clause. A clause is a part of a sentence which contains subject and a verb. Here I have written 3 sentences for you. Let us read them first. I bought a new textbook from Prakash bookstore. Here subject is I and verb is bought. I bought. This is a clause. I bought because it contains subject and a verb. And the rest of the sentence, a new textbook from Prakash bookstore, is a phrase because it does not contain subject and a verb. In the second sentence, I am going to Hyderabad by bus next week. I am going. It is the clause because I is the subject, going is the verb. So it contains subject and a verb together. So it is a clause. To Hyderabad by bus next week is a phrase because it does not have a subject and a clause. The rest of the sentence without subject and a verb is phrase. So to Hyderabad by bus next week is a phrase. I am going is a clause. We have reached our destination after facing many struggles. We have reached. We is the subject and reached is the verb. The part we have reached is the clause here, and our destination after facing many struggles is the phrase here. So here we can clearly understand the part of a sentence which contains subject and a verb is cause clause, and the remaining sentence is called phrase. Okay, now let's have a clear idea about what is a sentence. In previous videos, we have known what is a phrase and what is a clause, and it is our turn to learn about a sentence. What is a sentence? We oftenly heard this word, but what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of some words which gives you full meaning. It is a group of some arranged words which has a complete meaning, that is called sentence. For example, I am watching YouTube videos. I am working as a teacher. I am staying in Srikakulam. I am sitting in the chair. I am talking through the phone. Like this, they are called sentences. A sentence is a group of some words which has full meaning. That's a sentence. So, how many kinds of sentences are there in English language? Generally, sentences can be categorized into 4 kinds. They are already we know: assertive sentence, imperative sentence, interrogative sentence, and exclamatory sentences. So like this, there are 4 kinds of sentences in English language. Let us know complete information about those sentences and what is the nature of those sentences and what are the examples for those sentences in this video. So to know deep about them, let's have a look at this video. Come on, let's start. Let's have a look at this picture. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. It is an independent clause that contains a subject and a verb. An independent clause means that that does not depend on anything. It has its own meaning and it should contain subject and a verb, and it should give full meaning. A sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. It is an independent clause that contains a subject and a verb. Here we go. There are 4 types of sentences in English language. The first one is declarative sentence. It is only a statement or some information. That's all. It gives us some information. The second one is interrogative sentence. It's a questioning. Every question we ask someone is an interrogative sentence. To get some information, we should question someone. So every question is an interrogative sentence. Third one is imperative sentence. Imperative means commands, requests, and we are going to tell something to someone to do. So this is an imperative sentence. The fourth one is exclamatory. Exclamative sentence means exclamation, surprise, shocking, the sudden strong feelings. That kind of sentences are called exclamatory sentences. These are the four kinds of sentences. Let us know about them clearly. Here are some examples for declarative, interrogative, and imperative and exclamatory sentences. Let us see some examples for declarative sentence. Declarative sentence is an information. That's all. It's a statement. He came here today and then went out immediately. It's a declarative sentence because it's a statement. I also studied during the day, so I finished my work in a short time. And also, Ali came with me today, so I was able to return home immediately. These are all giving some information and these are all statements. That's all. These sentences are declarative sentences. Let us see interrogative sentences means that's a question. It's an interrogative sentence. Why have you not spoken a word with me? For how many days you have been with me? The second one, how many people have you met these days? The third one, you look extremely pale. Are you sick? And also the casual questions we ask generally, what is your name? What is your father? And are you watching my videos? Are you my friend? Do you know me? What's your phone number? Like that. These questions are come under interrogative sentences. Let us see imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are those strong feelings, requests, commands we ask others to do. Let us see the example. Just go home and bring me my favorite bag from home. Nobody should talk to me after this time. And third one, no one should come here nowadays. It has become much more dangerous than before. These are the imperative sentences, commands. Shut up, please be quiet. Will you please go outside? Will you please close the door? Can you speak in English? It's a request. Like that, these requests come under imperative sentences. Exclamatory sentences, if we see, hey, I burned. Hey, I burned my hands. Cycling up hills from this hill is really dangerous. I didn't know what to do when I saw this gift. I was really very happy. Who said how it is happened? Like those exclamatory expressions are called exclamatory sentences. So sudden feelings, shocking, surprising feelings come under exclamatory sentences. These are the four types of sentences in English language that we should understand clearly to use them effectively. Thank you very much for watching this video. Let's meet with a best video in the next video. Thank you so much.